I started my music career, to me, I started late in my life. You know, most folks were able to start in elementary school or middle school. So unfortunately, I didn't start band until high school, probably midway through my freshman year. I come from a musical family. My sister played clarinet, my brother plays the tuba and trombone. So looking up to them, I said, hey, I wanted to give it a shot. And of course, I wanted to get out of general music. So that's why I got in the band. And it became kind of an inspiring thing because I learned my instrument really fast, so to speak. I learned the fundamentals, so to speak. I was placed in an advanced band probably like 3 months after starting on the tuba. I went to All City that first year. I was the first #1 tuba player in the city of Chicago, 3 years in a row. And went to state twice on tuba and was #2 there. So those type of things in my band director pushing me kind of influenced me to be a band director. It hit me by surprise when I found out that I was interim director of bands. So through my mind, it was a lot going on at the same time. Many thoughts going through my head. But one of the thoughts that I could recognize that was going through my head at that time was, you know, this is your opportunity now, and where do I take this band from here? Being at the top could be very lonely, you know. You're responsible for overseeing over 180 kids, your staff, budget, etc. The most difficult part to me could be dealing with kids as far as the personalities of the different students and managing all the personalities, because everybody's different. Everybody comes from a different background. Everybody don't react to the same situation the same way. So as a band director, you find yourself playing many roles, like a counselor, you're a scientist, you're a lawyer, you know, you're everything before you get to wave that wand in front of the band and say, let's play, you know. So I can say that, you know, managing personalities could be the #1 challenge of dealing with a band. For historically black colleges and universities, this is big. The band is the main focal point of attraction for any university. It's the #1 PR tool to recruit for any university, to get the exposure, to represent the school in many ways. So that for the university to know, or for TSU, the community to know that our band has been selected to go to the Honda Battle of the Bands, to perform in Atlanta, Georgia, and to serve, of course, as an ambassador for Texas Southern University in the state of Texas. It's just a phenomenal feeling. For me personally, we need this. For the university, we need this, okay? Because this is nothing but exposure for us. It's nothing but recruiting for us. And for these kids to work so hard and to get to that level their first year, they deserve it. This is, you know, it's very important to us. So we're gonna go out there and do what we gotta do. I know my mom can't stop smiling. You know, the only bad part I could say about, I guess you could say about the situation is I'm in Houston and she in Chicago. So, you know, it's kind of hard to just give your mama a hug every time that you need to, you know. But, you know, my mama's there. My mama's very technologically proficient. You know, we got our iPads, we FaceTime, we whatever. So she makes sure that she's at my side, to make sure my mind is right and focused to take on this task. I told my mama my dream was to be a college band director in my 30s, and I did it, you know. If people didn't think I was gonna do it, people didn't think that could happen, but I knew that could happen because there was so many people who've done it before. Great band directors that's out there now that has done this, that's walked the same path I'm walking now. You know, Ben Butler started this job. He was 30 years old. Sam Griffin, my band director at Alcorn, he was 21, fresh out of college, into Alcorn. A lot of those guys started in their 30s And I wanted to do the same thing because I know I had the talent, the ability, and the musical knowledge to lead a program. And I didn't have to be 50 to do it, you know. And to be blessed to get my first head job at 37 years old, it's an unbelievable feeling. And you know, when I look every day, my mama say, "Hey, man, my son a professor. That's my son," you know, and woo woo woo. You can't beat that feeling. And that making your mama proud, making your family proud. I didn't say the journey was easy. It is not easy. Because it's always, you know, it's always a road you got to take that's going to be a little bumpy than the other. But at the end of the day, the end of the journey is worth it. Ask my mom. Ask me.